Don't quit. Not now, not when you've come this far, not when you already have the skills, the experience, and the wisdom most people are still trying to build. You're not lacking talent, you're not lacking experience or wisdom. So, why haven't you started on what you deep down inside really wanted to do, or why did you stop? Hi, I'm Dr. Jo Messenger. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, let's break down the real reasons people give up on their dreams and also go over the practical steps to try again with a much higher chance of success this time than compared to what you had previously. If you've been hesitating, overthinking, or recovering from past setbacks, this is your moment to reset and go again. Let's be honest. So many people I know, and so many people that you know, are capable of doing something meaningful, but they haven't started, or they tried and stopped, or they've got so many options that they don't know which one to choose, and then they stall. Why is it that competent, wise, skilled people actually give up? It's rarely because they're not good enough. It's usually because of things like they're busy just working to pay the bills. They've tried before and it didn't work, or it didn't work as well as what they anticipated it would. They're overwhelmed with too many choices. They're waiting for the perfect time. They're afraid of being judged. They don't want to look foolish. They're, what will people think? They're still seeking approval. And on that note, people will think whatever they want to think. None of your business. For some people, it's because a jealous hater got in their ear and intentionally derailed them from leaving them or choosing a different path without them. And all of this creates hesitation. Some people hesitate because they're still carrying old wounds like mum issues, dad issues, fear of rejection, not feeling good enough, or fear of being seen, tall poppy syndrome even. Can you relate to any of this? I hear it all the time. I should start making videos. I would like to initiate a YouTube channel. I would like to show up online. I've got so much to offer. And they do. Here's the thing, they genuinely do. And so do you. Many of them are highly skilled, experienced, even incredibly knowledgeable. And yes, many of them are a blend of shy, introversion, and also many of them are naturally confident, articulate, and genuinely very good looking. So it's not a lack of ability, it's a lack of execution. And here's the truth. You don't need more potential. You need more repetition, because success doesn't come from one perfect attempt. Success and breakthroughs come from consistent and often imperfect ones. How can you go again with a higher chance of success this time? If you're going to try again, don't just try harder, try smarter. Step one is to pick one lane. Stop trying to do everything. Pick one direction, not necessarily forever. Pick one direction just for now. Because clarity creates momentum and confusion kills it. Step two is to lower the entry point. Stop waiting for perfect. You've probably heard me say this many times. You don't need to be perfect. Excellent is okay. It's common for your first attempt to be simple, messy, and probably quite unpolished. But starting builds confidence and waiting destroys it. The longer you leave it to get started, the harder it gets. So you might as well start now while it's as relatively easy as what it is. Step 3 is to set a non-negotiable rhythm. Not motivation, not when I feel like it. The sun doesn't come up only when it feels like it. It comes up with a consistent rhythm. So decide on your non-negotiable rhythm. For example, something like I will show up 3 times a week, or I will create 1 piece of content per day, or whatever is most appropriate for you and your circumstances. Your consistency beats intensity. Step 4 is to expect discomfort in the beginning. It's normal. Until you get to the level of your unconscious competence, you'll probably feel a bit awkward. Likely even look a bit awkward. It's okay. It's the same for all of us. You will possibly doubt yourself. You'll likely question whether anyone else cares. It's normal. It's not a sign to stop. It's a sign that you're doing something new. Keep going. And here's the thing. It's highly likely that nobody will care, because everyone has got their own circumstances to deal with. It's essential to not waste your time, your audience, your customers, your clients, your colleagues' time, especially if they're Australian, Kiwi or British, because we shorten everything. If you take too long to get to the point, our eyes just glaze over and you lose us. On the other hand, our American friends are often more comfortable with longer discussions, longer names, longer paragraphs and concepts. It's not about better or worse. It's about being appropriately relatable. The next step is to I forgot where I'm up to, how many steps. The next step is to detach from outcomes. Your first attempts to have another go are not about success. They're about building your skill. If you measure everything by immediate results, you'll risk quitting too early. Look how old I am, and I'm still here. When my daughter was younger, she asked me if dinosaurs were around when I was a little girl. The next step is to stop seeking approval. Not everyone will like you. Not everyone will understand you. And that's not your problem. It's not your job to be liked by everyone. Your job is to show up fully as yourself and to provide something meaningful for your audience. If you're just looking for approval, looking for the likes, looking for the pats on the back, looking for the fame, the adoration, then it sounds a little bit like your focus is more on you than on your audience. And that will bring short-term rewards. Think about this for a minute. What is really at stake? What is really at stake if you don't try again? Nothing changes. You stay where you are, or your circumstances stay where they are, and frustration can even get worse. It can even build. If you don't try again, you get to have the same thoughts, the same frustrations, the same old what ifs. But if you do have another go, even imperfectly, highly likely imperfectly, everything has the potential to shift, because just as you have changed, the entire world has changed. What if the world simply wasn't ready for you in the past? What if the world wasn't ready for your products, your services, ideas, music, writing, your digital products, your online courses, or whatever it is that you have to offer? But what if the world's ready now? What if the world wasn't ready for you and what you had to offer before? But what if it's ready now? Don't let your ego, your pride, your age, your race, your gender, history, height, weight, appearance, or anything else, don't let any loose association with dinosaurs or anything else or anyone else hold you back. Don't let your past failures, your mistakes, your delays, your misfires define you. Don't let your appearance, your background, or your story limit you. And certainly, don't let anyone else's lies, projections, slander, illusions, or delusions that they have propagated about you or your character or your motives limit you. And don't let any of your old wounds keep you small. You already have more than enough to begin. You already have more than enough to get up one more time and have another go. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need perfection. You just need to start again, and this time stay long enough to succeed.